States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I call this meeting of Parkersburg City Council to order. Madam Clerk, the roll call, please.
Mr. McCready?
Here.
Ms. Cool?
Here.
Mr. Brown?
Present.
Ms. Tuck? Here. Mr. Huffman?
Present.
Mr. Rexroad?
Here.
Mr. Borkowski?
Here.
Ms. Daly? Here. Mr. Reynolds?
Present. Council, the minutes of our previous meeting have been presented to you. Do you have any additions or corrections?
Move to approve.
Second.
Have a motion and a second to approve. Are there any questions from council? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, the vote, please.
Actually, I have one, sorry.
Oh, Dr. Daly, go ahead.
I just wanted to make you aware that when I was talking to Connie prior to the meeting, the agenda is not on the PKB website because I can't find it. So we're gonna make that correction as soon as possible because it stops at 2023. So all of 24 and 25 are not on there, so we'll fix that.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions from council? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, the vote, please.
Mr. McCready?
Yes.
Ms. Cool?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Ms. Tuck?
Yes.
Mr. Huffman?
Yes.
Mr. Rexroad?
Yes.
Mr. Borkowski?
Yes.
Ms. Daly?
Yes.
Mr. Reynolds?
Yes. Do we have any reports from standing or special committees tonight?
Mr. President,
Mrs. Tuck?
the Tree Commission met last week. They are discussing plans for Arbor Day, celebrating Arbor Day. I think that's April 25th. They plan to plant a willow tree at the state park on the south side. And they're also planning a plaque in honor of Turner Sharp, who was on the Tree Commission for a long time, did an excellent job. Those were the two main things that came up in that meeting.
Thank you. Anyone else? Any other reports from standing or special committees tonight?
Mr. President,
Mrs. Dr. Daly?
just want to let you know that Thursday we'll be meeting with the auditor from the state to accept the audit and review it from last year, 2024.
Thank you.
What time?
Anyone
3 o'clock.
Anyone else? Hearing none, we'll move on to public forum. Madam Clerk, do we have anyone signed up to speak tonight?
We have two. The first one is Brian Hayden, followed by Renee Ingram.
Okay, our public forum is now open. Our public forum is 40 minutes total in length, and each speaker will have 4 minutes to speak.
On the agenda tonight is a single vote to change the dates of the April meeting. I am given to understand that this change is to comply with regulations on approval, adoption, and submission of the city budget. Having referred to the city charter, I am at a loss to find the appropriate statute. Having no further publicly available information for the agenda, I am again at a loss. I have also been told that the council is bound by Robert's Rules of Order for conducting our public meetings. I am again struggling to find the correct documentation as adopted by the city of Parkersburg. I will defer to Robert's Rules of Order and make my comments within the rules of decorum and to topics germane to the body's duties. The city of Parkersburg is governed by statutes and charter and by West Virginia state law to communicate with public on its official positions. Any publication made by city officials becomes the official position of the city and by representation, its residents. The most recent official statement by the city was released this morning about another residential fire that included far more information than this city's
Mr. Hayden, so our meeting, the public forum is about agenda items. So if you can keep it to agenda items, what we're going to be voting on tonight.
The most recent official statement by the city was released this morning about another residential fire included far more information about the city's
Mr.
position on that incident than this agenda does.
Once again, that's not an agenda item.
Society must stop making
So
excuses.
we will ask you to stop, or
and
we'll
hold
have you
them
removed.
accountable for their decisions and actions.
So you'll be removed from chambers if you can't follow.
My name is Brian Hayden. I am an alcoholic. I hid my disease in shame for many years before seeking treatment. I was ashamed because of the examples of how the public treats people with addiction. My name is Brian. I have PTSD. I hid my mental illness. Unless you arrested me, officer, I would ask you to please bond me. And I'm under arrest.
You will be for trespassing.
Sir.
if you don't leave. You will be for trespassing.
I do not consent to you touching me.
Okay, I'm going to have to arrest you if you don't leave on your own time.
What will be the charge?
Trespassing. They ask you to leave, don't leave. Thank you.
Next is Renee Ingram.
Since the dates are of topic for the month of April for City Council, I just wanted to read some important details about April 15th. It has a more profound implication than just National Tax Day. Many people on the 15th will be frantically finishing their personal taxes and rushing late to the post office to get the required postmark for a timely filing. A long forgotten fact is that April 15th at 7:22 a.m., Abraham Lincoln succumbed to a fatal gunshot.
Ma'am, is this about an agenda item only? That's what we're not talking about President Lincoln and his death tonight.
Let her speak.
It's not the rules. The rules of the city council sets the rules, so you can talk about what's on the agenda.
It's about the death of
Okay, we're not talking about
public
that tonight.
forum
We're not talking about that tonight.
on April 15th.
Okay, then you'll be removed as well, ma'am, if you can't follow the rules of council.
She's talking about April 15th.
Doesn't matter. You're not signed up to talk.
That's the last one, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, public forum's closed. We probably don't have a message from the executive since the mayor wasn't able to be here tonight. So can we move on to resolution number 1, please?
A resolution stating that city council meetings for April shall be the 15th and 22nd, 2025.
We have a motion.
Make a motion to approve this resolution, please.
Okay. We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have any questions from council?
Mr. President,
Mrs. Cole.
I'd like to make an amendment.
Okay.
Since we have to have our meeting on April 15th, to levy, according to state law, we have to do that to get our budget to Charleston. We cannot change that date. I would like to make an amendment to change April 22nd to April the 8th.
Okay, so repeat your amendment. You want to change.
April 22nd to April the 8th.
So the two meetings will be the 8th and the 15th.
The meetings
Okay.
between the 8th and the 15th.
Second?
Okay, we have a motion and a second to change the dates for April. Are there any questions from council? Can we get the vote on the amendment, please?
Mr. McCready?
Yes.
Ms. Cole?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Ms. Stuck?
Yes.
Mr. Huffman?
Yes.
Mr. Rexroad?
Yes.
Mr. Bulkowski?
Yes.
Ms. Daly? Yes. Mr. Reynolds?
Yes. Now, as amended, please.
Mr. McCready?
Yes.
Ms. Cole?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Ms. Tuck?
Yes.
Mr. Huffman?
Yes.
Mr. Rexroad?
Yes.
Mr. Polkowski?
Yes.
Ms. Daly?
Yes.
Mr. Reynolds?
Yes. Motion passes. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
We stand adjourned.
Correct. Take about 7 minutes.
7 minutes? Yeah, we'll start the order in about 7 minutes.